review.
Hey guys, OEG back here for another review. Did the first one a few weeks back, and today we're going to do Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number. For those of you that are wondering, yes, this is my ironing board. I should really move it. I'm gonna do it now. It's gone! So, Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number. It's made some improvements on the first, but not enough to make it feel different or change the gameplay enough, which is always a good thing. I mean, why fix that which isn't broken? Did you know who said that? I do. The famous Charles de Gaulle, pictured right next to my face. Get away. Bastard.
Plot. The plot follows a variety of characters through a non-linear timeline. The player will follow a lieutenant in a special ops division in Hawaii before the events of the first. He'll also take control of a writer after the trial of Jacket, who was the antagonist of the previous game, and the writer is attempting to gain knowledge of the murders to write a novel. There is also a dirty cop who plays by no man's rules and occasionally has interactions with the writer. And if he was a cop, he would definitely be reprimanded for the littering of dead bodies everywhere he treads. Johnson in Chief, Johnson in Chief, it's Johnson in Chief.
Oh, hey, Chief. Johnson! What's with all these bodies? Chief, I swear they were all packing. That one's a fucking old lady! She was brandishing a weapon. Oh, she had a weapon? What, you mean this? This thing she uses to get around? It's a fucking crutch! God damn it, Johnson. You know the paperwork we're gonna have to fill out for this? Forgot my hat. Does that mean I'm fired?
Moving on. The Rooster, who talks to Jacket in the first game, also visits with each character, which makes you think that they're all interlinked with one another, somehow. Hotline Miami 2 also has more characters that can be played, but I'd like to let it maintain some air of mystery. And also, I don't really know what's going on. Guess I'll just have to play it again. Presentation. Hotline Miami 2 has made some changes since the first. Well, more like upgrades. The biggest improvements are on the chapter select and the menu screens. Selecting a chapter is like choosing a season that you want to watch, so to say. The pause menu is like something that would appear on an ancient 24-inch TV. Even at the end of certain levels, you'll be greeted with a blue pause screen, which will either fast forward or rewind, depending where you are in the story. The game has still kept its gruesome 8-bit action and retro neon style from the previous installment. So if you're desperate to know what I'm on about, check out my previous review. Self-advertisement 1! Gameplay. Much like the first, it has still kept its chaotic gameplay and fast-paced action. A single failed reaction on the player's behalf or any messed up door entry will result in a death, and you're gonna have a lot of them. A difference to the first is that certain characters don't have masks, like the writer for example, but he does have the ability to disarm any gun. There are characters that do have masks though. The Zebra will roll dodge, Tony the Tiger has hands of stone, and as a new addition, Alex and Ash, that's right, 2 for the price of 1, carry a chainsaw and the other can pick up guns. Fuck yeah! Hotline Miami 2 is harder than the first. I know this because literally the first level I died so many times. Jesus Christ, I must have been on it for 20 minutes or so. They've even added a hard mode after completing the game, which makes the screen flip or mirror. It's very confusing initially, but you do get used to it. In addition, they've included new weapons, such as the flamethrower, the most destructive weapon in the game. Denton have also programmed extra kills, like with the machete. For example, if someone's been hit against the wall, you can just lob his head off. It's very satisfying. Sound! I don't know how, but the soundtrack to this one surpasses the previous. There's way more songs, one per level I think, and artists used, and though all have an electronic cyberpunk feel, each have their own signature style. Perturbators, fast, heavy bass and somewhat rock feel always has me nodding my head to the music during the slaughter. Moon's use of the synth makes it sound somewhat dreamlike. Each tune will tug at a different emotion as you play. You'll travel through your nightmares with the song Richard by Life Companion. Escape from the Midwich Valley sounds like it's been taken straight out of an 80s slasher flick and pulls at your aggression at the same time. Rust by El Cuervo, with the use of rain and crickets, it'll transport you to the Hawaiian jungle and has a mellow and relaxing feel. It's like the music in the game were stylized around each other. They just fit. It's amazing. It's perfect. I've never been a huge fan of cyberpunk or electro music. Whatever this style of music is, I've never been a fan. However, this soundtrack has definitely changed my opinion on it.
Submarine, submarine.
Well then, Hotline Miami 2. Pretty good game, I do enjoy it. I love the first one, so I was very excited for this one. And it didn't disappoint. The soundtrack somehow is better than the first, which I was very surprised upon. The difference with the characters as well, I initially when I first started playing I thought it would be an issue, but because it's got more of a story behind it, it works in its stead. I still don't know fully what's going on, probably because I'm an idiot. But it still keeps the old and it's combined this new feel to it, which I very much enjoy. And the hard mode as well just gives it a bit more replay value to an already brilliant game. So then, Hotline Miami gets a 9 out of 10 from me. And you know what? It hasn't even affected me in any way. I mean, some people say games are too violent and you'll just go out and start killing people. Fuck this, I'm staying here playing games.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, you can go and look at some of our other videos, or even like, comment and subscribe. Just press that red button down there. You see it. Tell your friends, always be nice, and I'll see you next time.